I'm going to take a look below deck and I'll kind of show you what it looks like. Here's the sleeping area here on the larger boat. We've got a little desk. You can sit down here and eat. Oops. There we go. Now the new combat effects. Let's see your standard rotation with a gun in hand. This is just one-handed. Remember, call all these. And we'll go ahead and just go to standard 2 mode. We'll take a look at those. Much more fluid, as you see, and they still do work with all the jump. But anyway, right and left click, you see both nice little roundhouses for the right click now, which I think is just your common attack, and it's really fast. So if you're a standard mouse user, you know that right click is a good starter, because most, your combat coming in is going to be with a forehand swing, so that just kind of becomes a good block. And then you've got your left click as a good parry, and you follow that up with some pretty unique two-handed stuff, and I think you will really dig that. We'll go ahead and put the weapon away, and we'll catch a drink. See, we can drink left-handed and right-handed now. Take a look at the cabin. Looks like we've got some farmed goods here. Plenty of fruit. Let's see how much fruit that represents there. 38 of it. A lot of seed. Fill up the canteen. We'll go out here and we'll look at the farm. Because I think I'm starting to get some starts of sugar cane up. Probably needs a little more water. Does need a little more water. And I've got a few things planted. But there we go. I'll look at that. And see what direction the wind takes us. 2 ships behind me. We should be able to just pull right into the harbor. Look at those combat moves while we're sailing. Definitely kind of cool. Oh. Take a shot here. Wow. Oh my god. Woohoo. Now I'm barely moving. Oh, this is ugly. Yeah, AI knows how to do that. They've kind of got the... Yeah, look at that. Yeah, the AI is wicked. I definitely need to spend more money honing the guns. Ooh, another new feature, the restart button. If you don't want to wait to be shark bait, we do have the new reset button. Yeah, that was brutal. Well, looks like my my dinner is done. You know what I'll do? I'll make this just a short little video, and after supper yeah, after supper I'll come back. 'Cause I don't think I have. Maybe I've got a game. No, not. Oh, he's going down. He is sinking. He is sinking. I got to get off this other ship's gun. Oh, we're at the river here. Cook us up a little food. Oh. I like jumped in it and sat in it, and then I get back in it. There we are. Oh, there's the boss right there, as a matter of fact. Paddle faster! Nope. It's gonna knock me out. Come on back in the boat. Maybe if I lead him away. Okay, this is gonna be nuts. Ouch, ouch. This guy is tough. See how fast this guy is. See if I can jump in the boat and paddle away before he gets to me. No. Maybe paddling. Nope. Ah. God. Oh, great. Got an archer. I'm not sure if she's cool or not. Just get out here. Being under the cabin on loadout. I'll get up a little speed here so I'm not down there waiting. And I should be able to be down here hanging out. I'm going to test that theory. Sailing out. Doesn't take them that long to... Or actually, well, no sense in letting them sink our boat here. Well, might be inevitable. Well, it looks like I'm dead anyway, so I might as well. Yeah, I'll let them sink the boat to demonstrate. I'll sit here. I try to sit down and enjoy the inevitable end, but I cannot see. Oh, there it is. Ah, sitting. Now what I could do is I could boy, they are blowing it up there. Oh, there's a hit. They're close. I'm surprised I'm not sinking yet. Should I go up and look? I thought about having a rocking camera. Oh, my boat is definitely taking a beating. I'm going to stay down here until it sinks. And now, water fill on this room when the boat sinks. Yes, that's what yes, I'm going to add that to the list. Waterfill's cabin. You know, I was even thinking, I do have the waterfall. I could make a hole appear somewhere on the wall with a waterfall spurting out, and then you have to come over here and hammer on it to fix it. Something like that. I'm just curious why I'm not sinking. I should have been sank by now. I'm resisting the temptation to go up there. I know I have all the sails shot out. I've heard them whiz overhead. So we'll see. I'm going to step off just for a second and quick little treat. Does not make any sense. My boat should have sank. So if I go up here, my boat's probably underwater or something. We'll see. No. Still here. That, or they're having a difficult time hitting a non-moving target. I had this issue earlier, and I thought I had resolved it. They're aiming at the boat. They are aiming at the boat. All this. See, I still have a back sail, and that's. Let's just see how these cannons. Let's see what's going on here. Let's check out their aim. Let's zoom out. This guy's just in this. Just don't know. Well, we're gonna camp out here at sea, and you see we do get. It appears that my slow movement is difficult for them to target. Perhaps their turning radius, that they're actually able to get really close, they're cutting in, and just don't see why. Let's, the gunboats especially, I'm really surprised. think they're just so close. The range is just... Oh. No, that's not me. That was a little anticlimactic. That's okay. Well, okay, that gives me, I'm gonna, that camera tip too. Now, you see when I'm in the boat sailing along, trying to get a shot on them, they're actually quite accurate. But if I just slowly creep along, apparently I become a little tough to hit, so... Ooh, wait a minute. No, I didn't want to do that. I'm going to restart on the game C save, where we already have one confirmed kill. I could probably maybe make a little notch on the boat too. Confirmed kills. As it is kind of where I'm at in our part of the quest where I am fighting against the pirates. I still do have to work this out, how it's all gonna play out currently. I think I scored a couple hits on the big one though. That's pretty good. Didn't even see if that hit. See, so it's still possible to get in front of his bullets, but so far not bad. Gosh. Cool, if I could just start sinking this boat here. Wow, I don't know how we managed to get clear. Oh no. We're still surviving. We're doing pretty good. Man. Oh well. Practice. There you are. The left, right. That is definitely. And that's left click, right click. Oh, I was too quick on it that time. Definitely a timing. this, we're going to try to do a skydive, a base jump off of here, and we're going to do that in the morning because that will make awesome video. I guess I should scout the landing area. And making a jump, always good to, like, trees are bad, but if I could shoot a parachute right through this little valley here, cut through this valley. I guess there's another rock valley over here, but boy, I would like to try it. As long as it sits there, as long as it's not going anywhere, we'll go down and we'll get a good night's sleep here. And I'll grab a quick treat, and when we come back, we'll make a skydive off of Ritual Island when I come back. Woohoo! Oh, there we are. And you see it does get a little bit of lighting effect. It's still off, but we get that naturally because this cabin is actually enclosed in a black box, but these mast poles stick out of it, so somehow the big fiber optic liner brings it right in. Okay, I did this time. Oh, wow, wait a minute. This is the wrong side of the island. These guys are pretty nasty. Let's go ahead and switch over to combat mode here. See how we do against them here. Okay. Not bad. Definitely in the wrong area. Just park it here. And I'll just get us. You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm not gaining anything here. We're just doing visuals, so if I die of thirst, hey, that's okay. Nice. Wicked. I got a block on that one. Very nice. Get some. So I'm just gonna keep eating. Cooked meat. Start climbing here. That's the level I need to take over. I'm gonna make it up the next. Oh, they must have spotted me. Oh, I see why they spotted me. This guy here is. Look at him trying to call me out. Nice. And there's the boat. And now we really start trekking up the island too. The closer I move up the mountain, the more dangerous it does get. So I'll camp here. I want good lighting for the thing, so I'll have a campfire right here. There's the boat. There's the boat. Try to get a good image of here me sleeping. And I'll be right back. Woohoo. Start heading back up the island. Try to get another piece of fruit here. Eating that. Now it does. That does all of a sudden give that some real value. A little bit of first-person view for you. Yeah. Or we could do a top-down variety. Well, we're starting to really make it a pilot. Oh, there's our boat there. So I think this is going to be an awesome skydive here. Battle mode. Yeah. Batter up. That's right. There we go. No, don't hit the wall. Oh! Oh, I got really turned. Oh. Oh, I didn't have any forward speed. I wasted all of that. Boy, my parachute came down. I hit the face. That took all my acceleration. Ah. I can try it one more time. I can get a better skydive. I can. Nope. What do I do with this guy? Definitely doing the battle mode. Just gotta get a. Just gotta throw in a roll after the first, and maybe the back jump into the power swing. Wow. That guy over there on the edge. I'm not sure he can actually even harm me. Try to line my gun barrel up as best I can. See how accurate the sights are here. Might be injured. Just laying back on the rock. Yeah, look at that. How about that shooting? I mean, it's pretty easy to disengage that. Oh. See, that's how a parachute's supposed to sail. And we're going to try that roundhouse coming in, followed by the 1, 2. We got a block on that roundhouse too. Try it again, the other roundhouse. See, now the roundhouse right now starts with a little, check this move out, it starts with a little overhead swing. And that is kind of devastating. It kind of keeps a hit area up and in front of you. So that E attack, you know, maybe sidestepping right and then sliding your hand up into that E. If I move right, No. Where did I build the fire? Did I build the fire up higher? It's just a little dip with a forward step. These are all aggressive, like say these do. We are getting motion with these, and with the one-handed ones. So you go to the one-handed ones; they're very much a stationary. You know, they definitely don't move around so much. They're all very in place. Now, when you get a little step on, and that strike forward, you get a step on. So. And I'll put that away. Got enough wood for a campfire. We'll put a campfire down here. And one more night of skydiving on Ritual Island. Woohoo. I'm excited. Are you feeling it? Okay, here we are. I'll eat another piece of fruit for good measure. Wow. This needs a waterfall. Yes. Yeah, it does. Okay. I think I need little waterfalls in the boat down in the cabin. When you start taking shots, I'll have a hole up here, you know, and you got to go repair it before the cabin fills with water, kind of a scenario. I think that'll liven up the. Definitely want the guy moving around doing stuff on the boat because we do have that capability. Um, but anyway, okay, I'll eat one more piece of fruit here. Good run. Here we are. There we are. Parachute is out. A little to the right. Wow. No. I got turned all sideways and shoot one right here. No. And I'm getting no water to drink. Yes. It's okay. I will. I will. Um, Life at sea. We'll go below shores down here, and we'll go to walk mode. That should. Whoops. Sorry, caps. And sit down. Hey, it worked finally. Take a look at our inventory. Let's see what we've got. I've got 32 pieces of fruit. I should be able to just. That was fun. I do notice my air friction and movement and direction. That has changed. I think I changed that in with the jumping and controls. While I was jumping, I had a lot of movement controls. Apparently, my forward force. I think going back to the drawing board on the parachute. Um, Parachute controls. So definitely a big list already. Double parachute, canoe spline force, swamp water, physics, is high. Okay, I remember the swamp. Yep. The upstairs room light. Oh, at the house. The on-boat variable to account for jump. The sounds. Swamp north exit rotation is 180 off. Some sort of confirmed kills. Maybe a trophy down here showing every pirate ship I've killed, as it is the importance of having the boat sitting eating fruit gives double water. No, it doesn't, but it should. As it does double extra food. Great idea. Sitting double water. Thank you. And that's cool because that leaves me scratch mark on the wall for kill count. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Or some sort of trophy. Now, and it could be an object, and it doesn't have to be the same object. Like, we can make it the first time you kill something, you get the steering wheel on your wall. And the second time you get, some other crazy object that will, where we have souvenirs. Kind of like how my house thing is working. As you do quests, as you do the quest, you get the items start appearing in your house as you complete quests. So I'm kind of going with that same theme here in the boat as you complete. And eventually that's where we're going to have the items. See, I'm going to put the coin where the compass is now, and and I already have a compass quest and it puts a little compass watch on your desk, and then I'll activate this compass here. But anyway, that's the painting on the wall you got from another. Yes. And a billboard announcement system. I do want a billboard announcement system for special drops. And it'll be a number sequence. It'll be with the reputational system. When you hit reputation 16 with the pirates, you get the number 16 item. Okay, and then when you get 17, okay, then you add the 17 item adds. I just kind of add everything up, stack it linear, and like the reputation and quest system. And that way it is very easily to manage just what becomes visible, as it just becomes, okay, is it greater than 17? Okay, make this visible. Is it greater than 18? Okay, make this visible. Is it greater than 19? So yeah, that's kind of the idea for that. Woohoo! And got a little bit of hydration in me. I think I can survive let's see what direction the wind is blowing. The wind is blowing north. And I'm thinking we're in the southwest corner of this ocean block. So we actually need to head northeast. So let's see what direction northeast is going to be. If we just head north, we'll be alright. I'm trying to think where there might be fresh water over here. I just don't think there is any. Just gonna have to stay healthy and keep eating fruit. And that really has made it possible to lerp the change in light when the hourly checks makes its change. Yes. Well, what happens is I do an on hour, so there's 24 of them. Okay, and then I say, okay, at hour 12, I physically set a light intensity. But I could, and the problem with that is each of those 24-hour light cycle builds is one of those pieces of code that exists in all 40 levels. So not only do you have to wire it up correctly once, you have to wire it up correctly 40 times with a series of matching numbers. So it's one of yeah. Even over a 5 or a 10-second period would take away the abrupt change. Let's think about that. How could the smartest way would be that I know of would probably be to write a function that does well. I would typically write a function in this case where I could go to each of the 40 levels and paste in a new function at the level blueprint. And from that, at each hour, at the end of every hour, the function would be take your light intensity where you're at, the light intensity of where you're going, and do the lerp. And then I would call it, I would add that call at the end of every hour. So I would go to a level and paste that function in at the end of every of those 24 statements. And I would paste that function to do the lerp between this hour and that hour, do the lerp between, and I have 24 of them. But I would have to do that at all 40 of the levels, which is why I'm really apprehensive of doing that type of changes on that level, just because it eats up my available time. But the sad thing about that is because that would be actually fairly easy to do if I could do the function. The drawback to the function is you can call it by name from anywhere else, but it is not allowed a hitch, meaning when you call it, it has to be able to complete then and there and return anything that it needs, so you're not allowed to embed things like timers or things that are going to happen over a period of time. Functions aren't allowed to hold up things like that. So that's why a lerp on a level blueprint is very, very difficult. But I just explain it to you because it is something you'll have to as well know. Just know that at least on this cycle of having 24 levels, any change that involves anything on the level is kind of challenging for us. Yeah, building anything on the blueprint side of leveling, like the cabin here. This cabin, this level. We just pop in here and it has a cabin now. This is all created inside our player character. When the player character starts, it says, hey, does he have a cabin? If he does, how big is his boat? Does he have the big cabin like this, or does he have a small boat? Create the cabin, and it's there. And the illusion is because it's actually not underneath this boat. That cabin. The cabin is way, way over there somewhere. Okay, but anyway, we need to get some. I'm trying to think, do we the class BP to be added to each level? The problem you run into is your blueprints are able to freely communicate with other blueprints, but stuff that happens in the level is a level unto itself. So I'm not sure how Oh, I guess, good Sky. Yeah, I'm not sure how, because I mean, mine is just components in the level, but all of that is done inside my level blueprint because, even my character, I can't, my character, my character here can't, or a blueprint I create can't cast to the sky and control it in some way, shape, or form. That level blueprint is kind of off on its own unless the blueprint there, unless the world decides to cast to me, unless the world puts a variable in my blueprint, or the world controls a function that is me. Yeah, I have no sort of communication with any sort of uh, objects like the sun or the soundtrack. Um, yeah, it's a good drive by here. Okay, let's go on. Nice hit. Nice hit. Oh my god, how about that? Oh, he's going down. So we'll look at that. And your floating loot box with a little mechanical bop to it. I think I still need to rise it up a little bit, but you get the idea. Just give me the auction house. Run! Lots of ammo. More barrel of rum. There it is. Okay. It is mine. $39 cheap. Keeping that. Get a drink. There we go. We've got a barrel of rum, a full canteen, and wow, what a nice parking job on my boat. Look at that. A boat that parks itself. That is amazing. So, from here we need to head northwest. That is the direction we're facing. We're actually kind of facing north because our dude is a little cocked to the left. So, sun is setting west. West is good. Well, we'll go with, actually no, it would be better for me to exit north on the island. I think I'm going to get a chance. Get it. The reason is that ocean zone is a much larger zone, I think, to traverse. When it does place me north of the island, it should place me actually where, yeah. That's a good idea. Treasure box. And that'd be a great blueprint. Build once. I wanted the dock. I want to build a dock, like a player dock, that says, hey, this is my dock, and this is where I want you to park my boat. Right now, I just kind of got any island you build your house on. I've got a generalized location of, okay, I need to southwest. There's Emerald Island. There's the Trade City. Just headed. And it looks like I'm going to be in really good shape. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and test my theories here. I'm going to go ahead and oh wow, I must have hit the ladder. Oh gosh, I just spawned really close to the ladder. There we go. And right back, grab a treat real quick while we're sailing the seas. Oh, hold on. Okay. Now, let's see where we're at here. Turn around. Okay. And I would really be happy if the water just looked... I didn't see that. I didn't see that grid of... If I just had the... And when you get close, this white effect. I don't like that. But, post-processing effect is still so dark. Hard to say. And... I think that looks good. I'm not sure where that island is at. It's not this one. I think. It's still so dark. No. It's okay. Actually, this might be it here. There you go. You see at night, the cabin is definitely dark. I think it's got a cool, pretty cool look to it. And these where these bags are, that's going to be kind of a storage area, or I need to do something with this back end. Actually, that'd be the front end of this boat. But anyway, living out at sea, woohoo, New World Horizon. This work just kind of. Hey, there we are. I guess I'll have a seat. Sweet. It's back on the wind line, and hopefully this is it. Oh, it's raining. Ah, okay. Well, I have to deal with that. Come back here where it's dry. And there we are. Just hang out here a second. We're live. It's still raining outside. I can still hear it. We're gonna have to go out in the rain. Ugh. Okay. Well, I still haven't taken a slug off the canteen. The fruit is definitely the thing. And we'll circle about on this island, going against the wind here, so we'll just some natives chilling at the beach. Just not seeing what I'm not seeing this little camp. I think I've went all the way around the island now. Oh. There it is. That got us. Here we are. here we are, fingers crossed. Let's see. Wow. Epic failure. Barrel of rum. No level. It said level 0 cannons. Doesn't seem right. I thought I had turned my cannons. Should have been level 2 cannons. 0. I'll have to look into that code. Oh, this guy's a little toughy. There we are. We have the new combat stance, really nice. The new animation's really awesome. Bummer on the barrel of rum. That's just tragic. We made the trip, we made the venture. Not a lot to gain. I'll take a look at the wind. If the wind is moving, I guess back south, let's see. Wind is moving northeast. Farther out, farther away. Yeah, probably not a good trip, so I'll probably just end the video here. Oh, I did get another pirate kill. I'll end it here. Start getting to work on some of these fixes. That's probably what I'll do. Just end the video here. Gives me a little time. It's 10 o'clock. Get a couple hours in on the coding, and woohoo. Anyway, we'll get some of those fixes fixed for you, and yeah, guys, enjoy that. Check it out. Hey, thanks for watching the video, you guys. Woohoo. Good stream. Woohoo. Good luck. Call if you need anything, and woohoo. Peace, brother. Woohoo.